Hi everybody. I want to do another quick real estate stuff explained video regarding rent control for residential properties. In Ontario, residential tenancies are governed by the aptly named Residential Tenancies Act, and this applies to most private rental residential units, whether they're detached, semis, row houses, condominium, or even old rental apartment buildings. It also applies to secondary units like basement apartments or laneway homes. An example of something that's not usually included would be, say, a university or college residence. Now, rent control is a system that regulates how much landlords can increase rent for existing tenants in certain rental properties. If you don't remember anything else in this video, remember this date, November 15th, 2018. That's the cutoff. Properties that were occupied first for residential purposes before this date, they're subject to rent control. Afterwards, they're not. So if the property you're renting was built and occupied in 2017, rent control. If it was 2019 or later, no rent control. Now, what if you live in a basement of a house that was built in 1950, but the basement was not converted into a rental apartment until, say, last year? Is it rent controlled or no? Any guesses? Well, it's not. No rent control. Now, at the end of August, the province sets the annual rent increase guideline, and for the last number of years, it's been 2.5%. During COVID, however, in 2021, it was 0, and in the late 1990s, it was even as much as 6%. Now, if you want to get technical, the landlords must give you 90 days notice before a payment period on an N1 form. Just Google N1 Landlord Tenant Board and you'll find this form online. And lastly, the landlord, they can make an application to raise the rent above the guideline if they have to do some major work on the property, but we'll save that discussion for a later time. Anyhow, call me if you have any questions. I love doing these videos, so like, share, and we'll talk soon.